Okay, and then verifying static and default routes. These few commands are pretty helpful. Show IP route is going to show you the complete routing table in a Cisco for everything that it knows. You can also do show IP route and then like an IP, and it'll give you the specific route to get to that particular IP that you list after there. Using the show run command, obviously, to see like what's configured for IP routes is going to be important. And then in the event that you need to, you've got like a route that's stuck in there that you don't think should be, you can do the clear IP route and then the network address to get that out there. If you want to clear the whole routing table, you can also do a clear IP route and then a star asterisk, and it'll clear everything out there. Please don't do that on a core router.
Oh. Do you even have the rights to do that?
Probably not.
I think I screwed up our point yesterday today.
Awesome.
I fixed it. I think I don't know if I fixed it entirely.
Okay, and so beyond static routes, at some point your network is going to be too complex to try to have every single router have a static route to every other destination. So often the number of routes in a complex network becomes too great to manually handle with static routes. In this case, one or more dynamic routing protocols are needed to advertise and handle the distribution of routes. So, in this complex network down here, not terribly complex, but definitely more complex than the two router configurations we were looking at before. You've just got too many directions to go to worry about like manually statically configuring everything. You absolutely can do that and get it to work right, but it's so complex and it becomes so problematic, especially as the network grows, that it becomes
one mistake and everyone goes down.
Right. The other thing about that is if one of these links is to go down, I mean, unless you're going to set floating static routes everywhere, static routes will not adapt to network changes very well, if at all. Whereas dynamic routing protocols, if one of these links goes down, it's going to count up the number of hops that it needs to get to that location and try to find a better, quicker route. So, speaking of hop count, routing metrics determine which routes are preferred, and depending on which dynamic routing protocol you're using, it's going to use one or more of the values listed below here. Hop count, which is going to be the number. That's actually when we start talking about RIP. That's the only metric it's going to use. Hop count, bandwidth, delay, reliability, load, MTU, and cost. So one or more of those. And additionally, before we go too far in